welcome back. Immediately with the damn monsters. Okay. Hyenodons are probably the more dangerous foe here, I would think. Never mind. Ogre Mage. He said, I exist too. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that guy. These things are interesting. They shoot like poison darts at you. Easy dub. Okay. Now we have to traverse to the left, go north, go west, go south, hit that door, then go up. So, pretty lengthy dungeon here. Very dangerous too. Don't remember what those are weak to. We'll just test the waters real quick. Okay, so they're weak to physicals. Honestly, any route does. Get rid of the tarantulas first. They're the poison enemies. Oh, this fight. Holy shit. Well, if we can win it without getting stoned, it will be great. Let's go ahead and let her do this. We'll see. So we can see that evasion stat starting to kick in a little bit there. So not the most explosive items to go for, but if you want that treasure hunter, then obviously you need to do what you gotta do. Just take this on. Good fight. That was wasted steps. Tougher fight. So this used to be kind of like a hard point because you would be searching all over for how to get out of this part, and obviously you would want to like explore. But since we can see the map, literally just head down, right, up, left, down, left, through the door, fight a boss. Very simple. Toughest part though is going to be making it through the enemies. You can't use tents inside dungeons, so you have to use your items or your mages. Single troll encounters, I'll take these all day. And just before you interact with the orb, you want to go ahead and heal up. Okay, once you're all saved up and ready to go, really no recommendations against this guy. He's a spellcaster, so if you want to put your rune blade on, but you'll be losing damage, so completely up to you. The upgrades are all that you can muster up to this point in the game, so level 33 is like a really, really insane level for this stage, so I think at minimum you probably would be around 23, 24-ish. So let's go ahead and interact and get ready for the first fiend fight of the game. Very nice pixel art here too. I love this so much. Back to their original forms of the old, very first. I think I like their new art, but I can settle for this. This is really, really cool. So, attack with your attackers. The Lich is very interesting. He likes to cast all sorts of like spells on you and stuff, and when he hits pretty hard. So you can either use Protera. It's really hard to tell what he's going to lead off with. I would just probably do Null Blaze for now. And then the strategy with the Black Mage is to always temper and haste both of your physical fighters. And then once that's done, you'll be able to hit them with any kind of fire, magic damage or anything like that. But you're literally just here to buff everybody. So we'll see if he casts a fire spell. Of course not, he hits a stupid spell like that. Okay. So we took mass damage right there, so we want to heal Aura. Then temper our boy right there. Ooh. So she is now stuck on permanent heal duty until he does something that misses, just so we can stay ahead of the damage. Go ahead and haste. That's unfortunate. Okay. Then here, you could probably do 1 Dialga to kind of help the damage out there, and then haste on this guy. Then attack. Probably do Null Frost. And a Fire Raga. I was gonna say magic damage is probably gonna have to carry, because he was on one. So we have restored the Earth Crystal to Grace. You used to not be able to get into fights here because, like, why, you know? But that's okay. And we'll just Fire Raga for no reason. Okay, once you feel comfortable and done with this entire dungeon, and if you got everything, then it's time to go ahead and use the teleporter to get out of here. And that's it. All your problems have been solved. So first fiend is now defeated. You want to go ahead and get out of here. Now, if only we could see that in real time of the Earth changing, but a little too sophisticated for a game like this. Since we're here, I know that I'm going to have a lot of money. Guess we can just buy the Knight's Armor. A lot of gil, right? Yeah, so Knight's Arm, obviously a giant defensive bonus. That would have probably helped a lot through that dungeon, for sure. So if you just kind of spam around and build up the 36,000 gil that it takes to buy that thing, then your Knight will be definitely doing some Knight action. But a little unnecessary just to kind of showcase that you can get that dungeon done without. Level-wise, I'm not really sure, because that fight was still pretty... Like, we were taking damage, so... I don't know what to really say about it. Okay, then for the sake of time, we're just going to go ahead and move on. So once you take care of the Earth Crystal and restoring that, you'll see in your menu, it should be shining. It looks like it's not because of the way that the color scheme is, but the orange crystal is definitely a little brighter than the green, blue, and purplish one. So eventually they'll all shine. I wish they had like a little shining sprite on it, but they didn't do that. Okay. We'll go ahead and let the Black Mage have a turn. So after defeating the Lich, you want to go ahead and make your way back to Lucan. He'll be ecstatic that you defeated it. Okay, this guy, never mind, jeez. Of course, it had to be the final sage, right? So anyway, last sage over here, he's ecstatic that we defeated the Lich, so go ahead and get your canoe. And now, the canoe will open up a bunch of different shit for us. Now we can sail on the waters that are kind of dark bluish. And you can actually net yourself some pretty cool upgrades with this. So there is a place that you can visit early and potentially get yourself set up for a class change, like right out the gate. So it's gonna, like, you can definitely, like, especially at the levels and stuff that we're at right now, we definitely can do it. And I don't see a reason as to why you shouldn't, because a class change before the second boss fight is gonna mean everything, especially on a normal playthrough. Normally, though, you wouldn't know that, and you would go straight to Mount Gulag, and you would just kind of do the volcano mission, and you would fight the fire demon there, and then you would just kind of progress naturally. But we're gonna showcase it like on a different hand, you know, as someone who's obviously played the game millions of times, like, this is what you're gonna do. So we're gonna go back, and now you can just cut across the river, so it's even better. We'll turn encounters on later, but this is just kind of redundancy. Okay. So then, once you reach here, this is the port that you want to be at. We'll go ahead and turn the encounters back on, because you're going to run into new monsters on the little river here. Then you want to take a good long look at your map, and you want to kind of follow the water as it goes. So the croc is extremely dangerous, so get rid of that thing immediately. Pretty much all of the water monsters here are very dangerous enemies, because technically we're not even supposed to be like kind of fighting them. We're supposed to be just moving on. Experience-wise and guild-wise, though, they are so worth it. So just keep pushing, just keep pushing. You can go up and rest, but that's not where we need to end at. Preemptive strike. Sounds good to me. And I will quick save on these because you can die pretty quickly here. This is no joke type shit. So we see that cave right there. That cave is where we're going. The Niu Ochu, very rare encounter there. FF1 Ochus are not as dangerous as their like future counterparts, but the very rare encounter. You'll run into Ochus more often than anything. I'll just kind of burn these fuckers up. There we go. Alright, then we'll tent it up. Awesome. Alright, so entering this place, this will be the Cavern of Ice. Optional dungeon here. Or, not really optional, I shouldn't say that. It's not optional. You do have to come here eventually. But it's optional to do it at this stage in the game because you will be superiorly overmatched by the NPCs in here. Or the enemies. So we'll go ahead and cut video here. We'll save this for another episode because I don't want to mix the Lich fight and another, thing that I'm trying to describe here together. It gets a little jumbled and confusing. So thanks for watching, and we will continue on.